I want to ensure that this is recording first and foremost, but here's what's going on. I figured out exactly how to talk to you about what's going on with these stocks, how I'm reading charts, and how I want to collaborate with you moving forward. Maybe I should turn the captions on. That would make sense. Show live captions, boom. Okay, yeah, I want to show you how what I'm thinking. But first and foremost, I gotta kind of introduce you to what I look at. My name is Corey Wallace. I trade stocks and I read charts. So I'm going to pull up two of them that I'm looking at for the month of January. Okay. The first being DoorDash. All right. What I have here is a list of exponential moving averages or EMAs. All right. And I use those to help navigate my charts. I have the 8, the 20, the 50, and the 200. All right. The 200 is what I consider the bully. It's always the bully. You always see it comes, bounces off the 200. This one broke off the 200, but now it's testing. And I think it's going to rebound there and fly off it. Okay. You'll see, like, it's kind of dealing with some traffic right now, but this would be one of my entries. Let's see if I can draw an entry here. In a circle. This is going to be my entry. All right. I'm going to put a stop here at 215. Sorry, my phone was ringing. I'm going to put a stop here at 215. All right. Meaning I'm going to get in there. Whatever I lose between there and there, that'll be my stop loss, but that's going to be sufficient enough under 222 to kind of bounce me off. And ideally, I would like to get out kind of in this range here, this 260-ish area. Meaning, let's say we'll use round number $1,000. All right. This is 230. So it's that 4.5 shares, let's say 4 shares. All right. We got 4 shares times 229, 916. All right. If it came down to 215, 860, 915 minus 860, get $55 loss. What if it got it to 261? $16. You'd be up about 128. And that would be of what was our initial money? $800, $900, something like that. That'd be 10% on our 900 over the course of about a month, because I'm anticipating this going up that way in about 1 month's time. Okay. And forgive me, I'm kind of freestyling this as I talk to you, but whatever. The next one I'm looking at, CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike bit of the same. You'll see that 200 EMA is popping, popping, popping. Now it's like kind of breaking it, but we're gonna find out whether this is gonna break it or not very quickly. All right, so the buy area will be right here at this at that geez Louise at this 208 or 552. All right, my stop for this one is going to be down here at 415, and then my profit is going to be up here at like 520, something like that. All right, I'm anticipating on these same shit out of it. So pop, 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 pop. I'm anticipating this to come pop up, hit that level, or if it breaks down and gets out, I'm going to just take that loss and keep it pushing. But I'm going to set my stop loss right there, my take profit right there, and see how that goes. But that's how I get down with these EMAs. Also, if you really want to get funky with it, I know I told you about support and resistance, and maybe I didn't tell you about support and resistance, but long story short, that's kind of my support line there. So, it's going to be hard to tell, but when it came and it broke that resistance, it came, bounced off of that, took off. Then all right, broke down, but came, broke up, and we're going to see if this resistance hold or the support rather holds right now, and it pops up. So those are my January kind of sites. Sorry that this was choppy. I was just in the car and decided, yo, I'm just gonna send this over to you. And if you had any questions about any of this, woo woo. All right, those.